Okay. You can keep me on. Just do the bell. That was super low, dude. Run that back. Run it back, but louder. Run it back, but louder.
All right. Hello, all, and welcome to Two Guys, One Mic.
I'm Mike.
And I am Two Guys. My name is Big Neezy, and to my right.
To that way is me. I'm President Sloan, a.k.a. the White Mike Lowry, a.k.a. Mike, apparently. I guess I set that one up previously.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That was pretty good. I like it. Let's do that again. All right, take 3. Okay. So, what's going on this week, Neezy? I think we're peaking a little much, buddy. How's that?
Turn the gain down a little bit.
Oh, I like turning gains down, you know what I'm saying? I just turn my gains.
As for today...
Turn them gains up, you know what I'm saying?
I would like to get your input on...
No. I want to give you my input on TemTem. First of all, I think at this point, TemTem's a dead meme. I'm going to come out and say it. I don't know. I'm not into it.
You're not into it?
I'm not into it. I've paid $30 for it, played it once. It's decent. I feel like it could exist. It could have existed, maybe 5 years ago as like a flash game in a browser window that you would pop up in school. You're in.
It can't be that bad.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying like conceptually, not what it's running at now. I'm not saying the computing power or specs or whatever you want to call it. I'm saying like the concept of TemTem. It's I don't know. There was this game. I don't know. Like look at RuneScape or there was this game. I forgot what it was called. It was like Battle something or other. HeroScape, I think it was called, or Hero Quest, or some shit. I don't know. I just feel like it's nothing special. I paid $30 for it. I played it. It's cute.
Was it worth $30?
Not for me. I mean, it's interesting. I'm probably never gonna pick it up again. I don't know. It would just take so much for me to get into it. What's up, Toxic? How you doing? So I played it. It's fine. If you have the attention span for another Pokemon game, do it. Sure. But I have a Pokemon game in my life, so I don't need another.
So what you're saying is TemTem is not going to kick Pokemon
I never thought
out of the monster capture home. What a segue.
I fucking quit. I quit. So since you wanted to so delightfully segue into the word home and monster catching, so I gotta pull some source material up. I think we should have like a running gag on this show of like every episode we'll do like I'll bring an argument that I have online because I'm always arguing with people online, right? So I think that every week I'll bring you an argument that I have on social media or what have you, and you tell me if I'm just in my beliefs or whatever. All right, so this was on an Angry Joe's video, which we're both familiar with. Yep. Not the video, but Angry Joe. So his take on it is basically Pokemon is a scam. They're scamming. It's a $60 game, a $30 double DLC pack, and then a $16 home fee for a service that used to be $5, and then on top of that, the Switch Online, right?
Okay.
So that's like the big controversy right now. Apparently,
he said 120 if you bought both games.
No, he just said. Well, the argument that he was making. Well, yeah, sure, but I think the argument that he was making in that instance was like, when is it too much? Like, will you guys pay double the price? Will you guys pay $120 for this? Like, I guess some of you will. That was basically the argument. So I'm just gonna go through like the brilliant minds in the YouTube comments that I have to argue with sometimes. So I just put in my 2 cents. I said it's an app which has much more functionality than the last app. It has a free version, and it's $16 for an entire year of a paid service, right? if you're not into Pokemon, you shouldn't care, and if you're into Pokemon, you're stoked. Is any of that wrong in your eyes? Like you,
I mean, I have some issues with.
but all right. So
it's very Nintendo what they did with it.
how though?
With just the connectivity between the Switch and the app.
I'm gonna give you a mirror image in a different video game that's super popular and nobody has a problem with.
Okay.
Minecraft. Minecraft is a paid game.
Yep.
You need Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus or whatever the fuck you have to play Minecraft online.
Yep.
Right? You can play the game, experience the game however the fuck you want. It doesn't matter what you do. As long as you're playing how you want to play, you're having fun, nobody gives a fuck. Then if you want to take it to the next step and have access to a live server, you can pay money to have a realm, correct? So why is Minecraft buying a game, then paying for online, and then paying for an online server just to have it so that way your friends can come and go as they please? How is that any different than the Pokemon Home situation, which technically it gives functionality to a past game, a present game, and an on the phone, it's a phone app. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really care about the price because it is $16 for a year.
Like it's so trivial. And
but
again,
it's the actual functionality of the app in a Switch with Home. That's Nintendo all the way. Like you can't trade Pokemon. What is it? You can't trade Pokemon on the Switch.
No, so I think that the thing
it was something weird like that.
All right, so there was no GTS.
You can only trade Pokemon if you're using the app.
There's no
you can't do it from the Switch.
There's a GTS.
And then there's something that the Switch can do that the app can do.
So the Grand Trade Station is on the app alone. I don't really know all those details, but I'm just saying, like, if you paid $60 for Pokemon, like, and you got your money's worth out of it, like, that's fine. Like, they're adding more shit it's so optional. So that was my argument. I was like, this shit is completely optional. And then somebody replied to me and said, it used to be $5 though, and you can actually use all 800 Pokemon back then. You can't possibly be defending these greedy practices. And I said, you see it as greed, but it's literally 100% optional. If you don't have an attachment to past pixels, you get no benefit from it. I'll pay the $16 to import my perfectly bred Pokemon and my shinies and legendaries, and then I'll never need the app again. And if I do down the line, years later, guess what? I'll just spend $16 and have a service for another year.
Okay.
And then his response was, the internet is completely optional. Does that mean AT&T is free to triple the price? And I was like, the fucking internet is a paid service.
It's not really optional either.
You literally have to opt in. There is no way in at least how I exist in this world. Yeah. There is no instance where you can access the internet that you don't need to at least have an agreement. Even at the fucking library, you need a library card to at least. You have to at least fucking have an agreement with your local library to access the internet freely, like in a free fashion. Every other instance of it, a phone, a computer, every other instance, it's literally a paid service that you opt into. So the internet is not optional in any sense of the word. And then some kid was like, "Yeah, thanks for pointing it out." And he was like, people keep forgetting, people keep bringing up the free version. Why are they charging for Pokebank transfers?" And he's like, "Well, they're charging $16 for you to just transfer Pokemon and hold Pokemon." Until they decide to shut the server down or until, like, basically his argument was like, once you don't have the service anymore, you're fucked. And I'm like, so why do you even need to store Pokemon on the phone in the first place? Like, the fact that I get 6,000 fucking storage spots for Pokemon, like, I don't need that. Like, I've been playing the game for 400 hours straight. I have 5 boxes full out of 32 boxes that are in game. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's only like 10 though.
No, it's only one box. It's 30 Pokemon.
Yeah, 30 Pokemon.
But, like, I don't need a place to store Pokemon. I have the fucking game.
Maybe there's somebody out there that does. I honestly, I don't care about the pricing.
I shiny hunt and I perfect IV breed. I have 3 boxes full right now. 5 boxes full out of the 32 fucking boxes in game. I think it doesn't make any sense.
It's just what the internet is. Finding something to get
But
outraged about.
But my thing was like Angry Joe took the same side of, well, his whole point.
Angry Joe, Skill Ups, they all take it.
But it's like,
I love their content, but it's just
But I just don't understand why
everyone likes to get the one thing and just...
People are mad about a game, like, if the app, even if the app was completely free and they got all the functionality in the $16 paid version, if that was just a free, they still wouldn't even use it. Like, Angry Joe is not getting Pokemon Home. He's not. Like, that whole crew is not. So, like, people that...
No, but I mean, you can still have an opinion on...
No, I agree.
Business practices.
It is, like...
Because, I mean, if more people had opinions on microtransactions when they first came out...
I think everybody has an opinion, but people just...
But in the beginning...
Yeah, right.
Nobody was talking about it, really. There was no big Angry Joe thing, because this was, like, back in, like, the late 90s, early 90s. That... Yeah, it was FIFA. Remember we looked that up once?
Yeah, right.
FIFA had the microtransactions.
I don't know if it was
like
that early.
Something.
I don't know if it was that early.
It was that early.
There wasn't even online in the fucking 90s.
Tom, I had online FIFA back in the day on PS2. That big ass network
That's
adapter
not
in the
90s.
Back. But thank you, Mr. Smeller. I love my beard.
So yeah, that was just like a weird little argument that I got into about Pokemon Home. It's an interesting thing. Like, it's a completely optional service. I literally akin it to a Minecraft realm. Like, it's a completely optional service that you opt into and you never have to do it. And if you want to do it, you'll do it. You know what I'm saying? There's literally no downside except for, like, I don't know. Like, what does somebody who has access to the full version of the app, what do they get that the normal player doesn't? Access to old Pokemon? Like, all the Pokemon that I could import are in the game already.
Yeah.
So I don't have access to anything that you don't. And if I do, I can just trade it to you. It's such a weird fucking argument. But anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up.
That's it to that. Gotta find something to rage about.
But that's why I wanted to bring it up to you, because I understand the $16 is like, okay, they're hitting us again, but again, it's like if you play a free to play game, you're fucking nickel and dime to death. You're doing a bunch of shit. There's so much, like, you could grind, but you could do this. Like, I don't get why. It's just because Pokemon hasn't done it before. So I think, like, everyone's freaking out because it's like, it's just not the norm. But, like, who fucking cares? Like, I paid $120 for Borderlands 3. And I fucking beat it in 2 days. Like, I have 400 hours on Pokemon. And I get that that's not really relative because I'm a psycho when it comes to Pokemon. But still, like, it's, like, just shut the fuck up. Like, let people play the games how they want to play it. And if you don't want the app, don't get it. There's no... I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, so that being said, I had some other stuff that I wanted to bring up. I have been trying to play other games.
Yep.
Besides Fortnite and besides Pokemon. So I actually grabbed a random ass BR called Cuisine Royale.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I ended up playing that. And GTA too. Yeah. So Cuisine is basically like a pub. I don't have much to say about it, but I just played it. I just want to bring up, like, the games that I touched on. Like, I talked about TemTem. I played a little bit of that. I'm not really crazy about it. It's fine. I think it's like a fad. It's gonna run out kind of quick. Cuisine, I think it's even less of a
fad.
I don't even think it's a fad.
It's been out for a while. I've seen people stream it, and I think it's just a game that people go to play a battle royale, but just play something different than everything.
I'm just gonna, like, pick it up here and there, so the main reason why. All right, I'm gonna come clean. I bought the battle pass
for Cuisine Royale,
but this is my thing. It's like
$10.
Yeah, it was $10. The game is free. I was like, if I'm gonna think about it like this, if I saw that game in the marketplace, how the graphics were and how the physics, well, the game's wonky as fuck, but just playing a pub-like game for $10, I'm like, whatever, fuck it. So I bought the battle pass, but the main reason why I wanted to get the battle pass is they have Loki, like, the mask. Do you remember the mask from The Mask? Jim Carrey?
Oh, like the wooden one, or when he wore it?
No, like the wooden one, but when he goes to put it on, and then it turns him into a cartoon character. But the wooden mask, they have that in the game.
Really?
Like
The actual one?
fucking spot 100%.
That's hilarious.
But it's the last item in the fucking battle pass.
Yeah, just buy those tiers.
I can't. I don't know if you can. I don't know how it works.
I'm sure you can. Every
I'm sure,
battle
yeah,
pass has buy tiers now.
But that's the main reason why I got it. I'll probably never get to it because I won't play this game too much. But I picked it up, but the main reason why I picked this game up is because there's a lot of, I don't know. It's not really the battle royale genre, but I'm just trying to like try something new. Like I was saying, like to Mortal, I want to be an OG in something. I want to like start a new game when the game drops and get the cosmetics and be, oh, you have that old thing, like kind of like how Fortnite, but I want something new, something weird. So my next thing was, have you seen
Bleeding Edge?
Bleeding Edge?
I've played it. I played the alpha a lot, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, so this is my thing. Before you tell me about it, because I am interested in your opinion.
Yeah.
I saw the original the most recent trailer for it, right? And me digging through shit and trying to find a game that we can all hop on and play at the same time, it led me to just, looking at games, boom, boom, boom. That's why I picked up Cuisine. I'm trying to find something that when I start my stream, my personal stream, I want to have something to stream.
Yeah.
And I want something that we can all play together and something that we can all be good at and all be like the first wave in. You know what I'm saying? And I want it to be like a fresh IP. So when I saw Bleeding Edge, I was really interested in seeing more about it. I didn't really know much about it. I watched gameplay last night about it, actually, just kind of in preparation for today's episode. So, funnily enough, the gameplay made me feel a little weirder about it once I saw the actual gameplay. But I want to hear because I haven't played it, so I need your firsthand.
It's Overwatch, pretty much. But
right.
Mainly.
How many players is Overwatch? Like 5v5?
Oh God, I can't remember.
Does anybody in chat know?
4v4 or 5v5 or something.
I think it's 5v5. Tate, how many players are in Overwatch? Is it a 10 player game or is it 8 player?
I think it's 10. I feel like it's
5v5. 5 or 6. Oh, interesting.
5 or 6 on each side, right? So 5 probably.
It's 5v5.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
this
think
one
it's actually
this
the same
one's
for Bleeding Edge.
no, Bleeding Edge is
4v4.
4v4. 4v4.
Huh?
Bleeding Edge 4v4.
It's 4v4.
Yes.
Is it?
I'm positive
Well,
it is.
when I played it, it's pretty much Overwatch, but it's melee focused. You have some people that drop like turrets and stuff, but
Right.
I think that the aesthetic of the whole game
it's
is
4v4. So Bleeding Edge is 4v4. So I agree with that. That's what drew me to the game originally was the aesthetic of Bleeding Edge. The character design is fucking top notch. It's done by a really popular like hack and slasher developer. Do you know their name?
Yeah, Ninja Theory. I thought.
Is that what the
But
name
I
is?
mean, look at those styles for the heroes. I mean,
they're-
this guy's dope.
yeah, they're
He
dope as
has a katana, and he's just a graffiti ninja, and he's just running around slashing stuff up. This guy, he's
So Ninja Theory, correct?
Huh?
Ninja Theory.
Yeah. So that's why it's melee focused because they're just a melee studio. This guy, he has a guitar. He does stuff. She drops.
So that's
turrets.
gonna be my main right there. Is the
guitar
front.
guy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What about the graffiti ninja?
See, he's fucking dope as hell too.
That mask alone.
I know
in the hat is
he's
just
hot. He's
crazy.
hot, but
This guy's.
I gotta go with my dark grungy dude. He's fucking lit.
She, I think she like
She
spins
rides
around. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
she
This
rides. She
guy's
rides like
shaman.
a unicycle and has like blades that she
Yeah,
throws
there it is.
around
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
what she is.
Now the
But
game looks dope. So like my thing is like when I start streaming, when I get on stream, I want us to all touch down with Bleeding Edge. I know it comes out in March. I hopefully plan to be streaming before that, but Bleeding Edge is definitely on my radar. I definitely want to crossplay. It's actually an Xbox exclusive, so that's actually a good.
Xbox PC.
Okay.
But
Is it crossplay on? That's a good question.
I
I'm assuming
hope
that.
so.
I'm
I
assuming
haven't
that no,
heard
it
about
has to be because if it's a Microsoft exclusive, Gears, like that's what they're doing now.
I hope so.
So Gears is.
I don't want
Gears
to
is-
say yes or no, but
I'm pretty sure Gears is cross-platform.
is it though?
I mean, I guess I gotta Google that too, motherfucker. Gears.
I don't remember playing with. Yeah. It is because we did. The PC people always pick the drone in that horde mode. Remember that?
Is crossplay available? Gears 5 supports crossplay. Yep. Xbox One and PC. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Angie lied.
Motherfucker.
Angie's a liar.
So
Tates, give her a strike for lying.
so so this is the thing, is like, do you think
I don't know. Did you like Overwatch at all?
so this is my thing. I played Overwatch for 3 games. I played the Reaper. I got 20 kills, died 3 times, and never played the game again. I was fucking dirty at it.
You didn't like it?
It's just not my game style. Like, I'm not. It's a MOBA, correct? Like, that's what you would classify that as?
No, it's a hero fighter, a team hero fighter.
But I don't even know what the definition of a MOBA is, actually. I thought like a MOBA was like you.
Well, I mean, with Overwatch,
it's
it's 5v5, and it's either defend an objective, capture objective. I don't think they have like a team deathmatch, but MOBAs. When I think of MOBAs, I think of like crystals or towers that you have to destroy.
But like, are you familiar with Monday Night Combat at all?
No.
That's a MOBA, correct? Or am I just stupid? Basement Flavor, Mortal. There is a deathmatch.
There is deathmatch in Overwatch.
There would have
it's just
to be.
like.
All right, so it is a MOBA. So if Monday Night Combat is a MOBA, then Overwatch has to be a MOBA. It's the same fucking game. It's the same game. So then how is Overwatch not a MOBA? It's a hero shooter, but like, it's literally, you guys spawn at different ends. I seen that one game mode where you're literally moving a tank from point A to point B trying to hold it. Oh, is that?
Yeah,
that's the okay.
I was trying to think of the name of those.
Well, all right, so I'm really dumb when it comes to video game genres, but am I correct in saying if there were one mob in Overwatch that it would be a MOBA then? Because it's like
MOBA, yeah.
Okay, it's like this. It's like the exact same game style where it's like it's 2 teams clashing, and they're trying to move straight. It's literally how I see Monday Night Combat. Like, that's one of the main reasons why I never got too crazy with Overwatch. Have many MOBA characteristics to the game. Characterize it as a team-based multiplayer online first-person shooter and not a MOBA. Okay, thank you for that, Tate. Thank you for that wonderful quote. I don't know, but genre aside, I just never got too crazy into it. Like, it.
Did you not have anyone to play with that was into it?
No,
because I was into Overwatch for like a solid half a year.
Really?
And I was playing with my buddy Peter.
I don't know. I think by the time
cousin, I think.
So when I played it, I don't know what else was going on. I think Gears 4 might have come out, and like, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it as much as I was Gears 4. So I was kind of just like, you know what? I tried it. Was it free or it was $30?
No, it was $60.
No, it wasn't. It was $30.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was $30. It was
$30.
Yeah, $30.
Why do I?
But I didn't buy it, so I must have played the alpha or something, or the beta.
Because I definitely have alpha and beta.
All right, so I played the beta of it. That's what happened. I played the beta. I played Reaper. I dropped 20 kills, died like 3 times, and fucking, I have screenshots of it.
Yeah.
I went off. Like, I was dirty at it, but something about it just didn't grab me. So that's what I'm hoping will kind of happen with.
Well, I mean, Bleeding Edge, you'll be playing with me. Basement.
But this is the thing, like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
playing with us is definitely going to keep you interested.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But it's not even like the game keeping my interest that I'm worried about. It's just I felt like when I just didn't have the, I don't know, I just didn't have the attention spirit for it at that time. But when Bleeding Edge drops, it's already on my radar. I'm hyping it up. I'm ready for it. So when it drops, I want us to like be on it. Learn the mechanics, chat about the mechanics. I want us to try to go hard in Bleeding Edge. Like, I'm really excited for it. And if you saying that the gameplay was fun and it was,
I enjoyed it. I mean, I only played the first alpha.
It's been a good stream. Thank you. It's been good.
It was only like
the beginning was kind of rough.
And it was fun, but there were certain parts where it's like Paladins, where that map is so big.
That reference is lost on me.
Well, Paladins is like an Overwatch, except on a bigger map, bigger scale. So
Bigger
you still
scale,
start on one
team-wise as
side
well?
each.
Team-wise as well, bigger scale? Or is it still like a 6v6 situation, 5v5?
Team-wise, I think is bigger too. Because, I mean, it's a huge map. So you have like... Paladins is... Not Paladins. What's the BR name for Paladins? Because Paladins is the Overwatch part. Realm Royale. Royale. That's the one. You have to start on each side, and you have to ride a horse to get to the action.
Yeah, but not Realm.
Huh?
Not Realm Royale.
Realm Royale, that's the one.
That's
But in Bleeding Edge, you have like a floating surfboard skateboard that you use to get.
Realm Royale is just a BR, though.
Just to be a...
I'm confused.
I would say...
Also, Paladin... Oh, so, but it's the same... The horse is Paladins? I'm confused. But so it's the same universe, but it's two different genres, basically.
Yeah, it's the same company, same everything. It's just one's a team, a hero fighter, and one's a BR.
Got it. Okay, so
that's the only problem I had was traveling at the beginning of a match to get to the fight.
So would that make League of Legends a MOBA? Right?
Yeah, they have mobs.
Am I right or no? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Joey?
Joey heard League of Legends?
Yeah, right? Okay, yes. All right. So I kind of get the genre more now. Okay. So how you're actually controlling your character doesn't really, like, the actual gameplay of the game doesn't matter as much. It's what is the content of the game. The content of the game that defines if it's a MOBA or not. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. So that being said, Bleeding Edge looks really fun. I'm going to be copying it. I'm going to be playing it. Is the MOBA, right? Correct. Yeah, League is the MOBA. Bet. So with that being said, I wanted to just bring up the idea of Apex. I know we've had our Apex differences.
You mean I like to play it, you hated to play it, and then I don't feel like playing it, now you want to get back into it?
So, I completely am fine with never touching Apex again.
Yeah.
But Joey made a good point one day. He was like, yo, the new characters look kind of lit. We should play some Apex. And
Joey's in on Apex like that?
I don't know. He's in chat. Ask him. He said Apex is top tier. He also plays games, but he likes... Yeah, so he looks fucking... Look at him. Look, he's on screen right now. Look at him.
Dope.
He's insane looking. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, bro, I kind of want to play Apex. I don't know. Apex got so fucking stale to me so fast. It was like... I don't know if they worked on the loot pool, but I feel like that was the biggest issue with me with that game, is that I would drop and get fucking 14 weapon attachments for the Mozambique and then find no fucking gun, and then a dude with a purple shield walks through the door and just lights me up, and then I'm ready to break my controller over a game that I don't fucking care about. So I had to uninstall that game. I had it installed on my Xbox for a little while.
Yep, we played a few times together.
No, but after the fact. Even after, like, we played, and then I was like, fuck this game, I'm done. I left it installed on my Xbox, and then not too long ago, like a month or two ago, excuse me, I loaded it back up. I played one game, and the same shit happened to me, and I was like, no. I pressed the middle button, pressed the start button, uninstalled that shit right after that first game, never again playing it. But now I'm kind of like, you know what? But I think it's because Fortnite is getting so stale for me. Like, it's been the same season in Fortnite for so long, and it's just getting so repetitive. And
I think we could say that about all BRs, though. And that's what I brought up last week about BRs just doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Getting stale.
But
I'm just
something about Apex.
That people still
I just got so bored with Apex so fast, and I don't know. I think it's like how shallow the character pool was, and like
it was only. I mean, you're going from
it was 8, and now it's.
I mean, the characters
like
don't really matter in
shit.
Fortnite. It's the skins, diversity. But I mean, you only had like 7 or 8 people, if that.
Yeah, I think you originally start with 6 characters, and now they're
6 characters, and they had like 2 unique, like
right,
good-looking skins.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like whatever about it. I didn't give a fuck about any of the characters really. Like Wraith was cool, but like I still wasn't super like into her
Yeah,
or
everybody was on rates.
yeah, everybody was about raids, so I was kind of like, oh, this is just who everybody uses. So I was kind of just like, I don't know, like I couldn't find myself in Apex, and hopefully now with the more time they've gotten to develop it, and hopefully they fix the fucking loot pool. I don't know. I'm interested in trying it out. This new character looks really fucking dope. His name's Revenant, I think.
I mean, that story trailer for
it was really dope.
crazy.
It was really really
Crazy
dope.
dark.
And I think so.
That.
But the thing about Apex is I forget that it's a Titanfall franchise. Like
Yeah.
I forget that shit. And Titanfall is like something that I hold kind of dear to me in my heart, even if 2 kind of left me, a little unsatisfied.
I didn't play too hardcore, but I downloaded it when it was free.
I just feel like they had such a perfect system, and even though it might have been a little unbalanced for the better players like myself, because I was fucking in Titanfall 1, so 2 was a critical success. I don't know, but like I just think it kind of, I don't know.
2 definitely didn't have. It was a really good game, but people did not play as hard as they played Titanfall 1.
I remember
It
Titanfall 1.
wasn't in the news
my
as
God.
much. Nobody talked about it as much.
I fucking love.
Everyone talked
Titanfall
about
1.
the story. Everyone loved the campaign.
I don't play them.
But,
I know I heard I played like the first few scenes of it, and I know that it was a dope campaign. I know they because the big problem with 1 was that there was no campaign really. That it was just like there was a game that Mortal used to play, Shadowmere. Can you remember? It was the first game that I had seen like this, because this was like a new thing. Like I used to care about stories, but then this game came out and it was strictly multiplayer, and I was like, why would I ever want to play that? And I roasted him for playing it. I can't remember. Shadowrun.
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 Run.
I think it was Shadowrun. I think that's the name.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Shadowmere, whatever. So Shadowrun, yeah. So it kind of got that treatment, whereas like it was just so. So the reason why I make that connection is because Shadowrun, I remember it was they had like a story light, but it was basically just like you're playing an online match with bots, and it was the story mode. It was their excuse for a story mode, but it was just them throwing you into a fake multiplayer match, basically, and that's how it would play out. And that's basically how Titanfall played, where the story was just you running fake multiplayer games, and that was kind of super shallow, and that's one of the main reasons people were upset with it. But I feel like as far as mechanics go and the way that they made asymmetrical gameplay really balanced in a way, was fucking really really cool. Like the fact that a Titan was a pilot was fast enough to get around a Titan and go invisible and get up on them and take them out with the battery and shit. Like I felt like all that was super super well done.
Yeah,
and then
it was really clean.
And then in 2 they were like, oh, they have 2 batteries, you could take it out, and then you need another like it was just way too many. Like I feel like they took the beautiful asymmetrical gameplay and added too many mechanics to it that really really bogged it down and made it I don't know. I just feel like that they did too much with it, and they really took away like just the beautifulness that was that game. Like everything ran smoothly. Everything like there wasn't much to be confused by in Titanfall. Like I felt like it was very straightforward. It was I loved the first one. It was one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, sorry. I love Titanfall.
Yeah, so I mean Titanfall. I don't know about Apex Legends, but
So yeah,
I can't say I'm gonna go back to it.
So if I pick it up and Joey's playing it and he's decent, we'll have to see that because Joey's
I mean, I'm all down for Bleeding Edge to play that.
But you're out on Apex like completely.
I mean, it's just.
But what if this dude drops and he's fucking dope, and then they drop another character?
It doesn't matter
season
to me
4.
because if we're all playing together, only one of us can use him.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's gonna be dope, but then it's gonna be like, all right, you use him this time. All right, I use him this time.
That's
now I gotta use the other characters that I don't even like.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
kind of want to try it out.
Apex when it came out, but it's just I'm tired of BR.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
just tired of looting for my guns.
So how do you feel about
and test my skill instead of testing my RNG?
Question for you then. So can you compare your drive to play Apex to your drive to play like a COD or something like
COD?
Yeah.
My drive to play COD's gone.
Really? Yeah. You're over it?
I mean, my friend Peter always asked me to play COD, and it's like a struggle to get me to play. I mean, it's also because I'm on Warframe right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really like really into Warframe right now. Like I have 3 accounts into Warframe, the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and I'm just leveling up my Xbox and PC. And
see, I'm at such a loss for a game right now because like even GTA I got bored of. Like,
I mean,
I just because when I used to play GTA, like I kind of just fucked around and
yeah,
I played mini games until I could afford a car, and like that's really all I did. But like now I'm into all the businesses and shit, and like I kind of just got.
If you're looking for a new game,
Warframe.
a game that I've played.
Warframe.
No, I mean I know you're probably not gonna like.
No,
Warframe.
I'm actually gonna pick up. I've been meaning to tell you I'm picking up Warframe. I was downloading it actually the other night, but it was gonna take way too long, and I wanted to.
Before you buy Modern Warfare,
okay.
Do you want to try out the Hunt Showdown on Xbox?
Is it free?
I think it's like $20-$30.
I'll try it.
I mean,
together.
It's
how many? What's the teams?
It's I think it's 2 or 3.
I think it's 3, isn't it?
No, well, it was 2, but I think they have a mode where you can go to 3.
I just want a game that me, you, and Mortal can play, and it keeps our attention. Because for some reason, like Gears didn't do it for me this time around either. Like I fucking love it. I don't want to hear you.
So terrible.
I don't care.
I wanted to punch my Xbox so hard. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Every time we logged in, I got booted up. Mortal got booted up. We tried teaming up. We couldn't team up.
But that being said,
this is too hard for 2019.
Stop talking about Gears.
It was too hard.
All right, so
and it didn't get fixed within the first week. We tried playing that for like a good month. We even got ranked up somehow to like. I know Mortal got to like 50 or 60. I only got to like 27, 30, and I think you got to like 20, right? But it's like I'm kind of done with big games. I'm like trying to go back to like.
I think that's the way to go, honestly.
Like honestly, like if I'm
Bleeding Edge is dropping at $30.
Like the Hunt Showdown or Griftlands or something that interests me.
Right.
That's not going to give me a large.
You still haven't
viewing, but it's like it's something interesting. It's not
like that. So that's a good segue. You see right there?
Oh, I didn't even see that there.
So,
wow.
All right. So you saying that like I disagree with what you just said because I feel like I agree with it in the fact that it's not going to get you a huge crazy crowd, but I've been watching a few videos and shit like that. But I think that's like the best way to get a little crowd and start building a fan base is by playing these weird games.
I think it's the best way to build a strong community.
For sure, yeah.
Because
I think that what Mortal has with Warframe, like it's weird to see people hop into a stream and know so much about this game and be so passionate about it, and it's like that's how I feel about Pokemon. Like when I hop into somebody who streams Pokemon, I'm like, this dude fucking gets it. He gets it. I don't have to sit here and Sword and Shield. We should have got more. Like he's just sitting there doing his fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of community that I want, and I'm trying to find that game. That's why I've been like Apex, but like Apex is already so goddamn big. But Bleeding Edge is like that thing for me. Like if we can get in that first wave of people playing Bleeding Edge and streaming that shit and getting decent at it, and if we're nice at Bleeding Edge, like that could literally be our way into starting to stream and stuff. Can you give that a little tap?
That's completely off.
Oh, nice.
Don't even worry about that. We started 30 minutes late. We're at an hour now, so we got another 30 minutes. But I mean, it's what were we talking about just now? We're talking about
like small communities and like
new
games and get. So my thing is like I told you, I was supposed to be having a computer in January, but shit obviously never goes as planned. So I have money towards the computer, and I am planning to stream. Hopefully, like I need to be streaming. I want to be on the grind every single day, streaming. And if I'm going to be going back to like a full-time everyday gig, I want to have. I work, I go, I stream, I work, I stream, I work, I stream. Like weekends off for mental health, I did a stream the other night at like 2 a.m. on Twitch, and what?
Wait, at 2 a.m?
Yeah, like 1 o'clock.
I don't think I seen that one.
No, you didn't. Somebody hopped in and was like, "Yo, I'll hook you up with some viewers right now. You want to do this, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do this." And then he hopped in with like 20 people, and I had like a 20 viewer count, and it was fucking great. Then I streamed like 2 days later, and I have like 2 viewers. But like, it's like I know that if I sit there and try and like get the grind in, and I'm doing it every single day, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. It's gonna like I'm not worried about that at all. So like, whatever the game is, I just think it's gonna happen. Like I'm planning on doing like other stuff like Animal Crossing when it drops, like Pokemon and Fortnite here and there. But like Bleeding Edge would be dope. I feel like that would be a dope way to like.
I know Bleeding Edge is gonna be good, but I don't see it being
like a huge community,
a huge game.
I think the main reason that's gonna hurt it is because it's an exclusive. I feel like the reason it being an exclusive is going to like it literally like.
I don't think being an exclusive.
No, but it literally like the word I say literally a lot, but like literally cuts the community in half. Like,
well, it's not even in half anymore. It's in thirds.
But like,
because you can play it on Xbox and PC.
Well,
so I mean, the word exclusive isn't really exclusive anymore because Xbox brings everything to PC, so you have those 2 major markets there, and PlayStation just gets left out. I mean, it does have the most consoles out there, but between Xbox and PC, you're going to have a good majority of people playing. I don't see people going off of Overwatch to play this, and I don't see...
But I don't think it necessarily hits the same market as Overwatch. I know that it technically is the same playstyle, but it's like a hack and slash. Like, I just think... I don't know. I think Overwatch has been out for so long that if people are into these kind of games, that they might play it, and if they, like me, that don't give a fuck about Overwatch at all, like, it just being an interesting aesthetic, and I don't think we've ever had a melee-based...
hero fighter.
Yeah, right?
Like, that's never... a completely new genre.
So I think that's a really...
Take on a genre.
Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea, and, like, I agree with you that it's not going to have the biggest audience, and...
But I don't think why...
It's not going to be the next Fortnite.
I'm down to stream and play.
Right, exactly. Because the people that are interested in it are going to be hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to be one of the millions of people that are streaming Fortnite or Apex.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I don't... You might want to stop that before it goes off.
I turned down the volume.
Oh, just do it anyway. Fuck it.
But, you said you streamed on Twitch at 2 a.m.?
Yeah, so
you're not streaming on Mixer, or you just...
See, that's like a... I wanted to touch on that in this episode... But I feel like there's so much to talk about. Zigman, thank you so much for the follow, man. Appreciate you. There's so much to talk about in that. Like, obviously, we're on Mixer right now.
Yeah.
Obviously. Welcome to Mixer.com/2guys1cup. That was intentional. We're on Mixer, but I don't... So, what's your take on, like... So I guess I just feel like Twitch is taken so much more serious, and I guess at the level that we're going to be streaming on doesn't really matter in that sense because it's. Yeah. I just feel like Ninja. So I think if Ninja. So I'm going to say this, and then you tell me if you think that it's correct or not. Do you think that Ninja, like, there's nothing like Ninja on Mixer? Like, Ninja's on Mixer, obviously. Yeah. But there's nothing like a story like Ninja. I know that Mixer hasn't existed for too long, and but I don't think that there's any level. There's no household names that Mixer has ever produced, for me at least. I know that you're more into the community and so as Immortal, and like I'm not as like searching out and finding people and networking as much as I should be on Mixer.
Ninja is a tough case because Ninja...
Zigman, I agree. I love Mixer, don't get me wrong.
I don't think...
I streamed on Mixer for the majority of my... signed
Ninja's a tough thing to talk about because he's not just like a
But
Twitch
but
streamer.
but this is what I was using him as like more of like a reference. Like, do you think that a story akin to his could
I don't think a story like that's ever
happen
gonna happen
on Mixer?
Here.
On Mixer.
On anything. I don't think.
But
a
look
story
at
like
but look
that's
at
gonna
but look at Disrespect. I'm saying like, do you think that's like?
Yeah, but even Doctor Disrespect's story is not as big as Ninja's because Ninja.
Yeah, but everybody
literally
knows.
blew up and was on TV. Like Doctor Disrespect
No,
was
okay,
on
but
TV.
all right. So somebody else.
After
Somebody else.
Ninja's big move.
YouTube signed Valkyrie. Is she a YouTube exclusive streamer now? That's crazy.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's dope. So I feel like all these people are doing these deals, right? And I don't know. I just feel like Mixer is like, I don't know. I see it as like a family. Like it's like that's my boy. Like I'm gonna go chill with him. Like people can stream very easily via their Xbox.
Yeah.
Like it's a much more anyone can do it crowd. It's like I don't know. I just don't take it as serious as I do Twitch. And like I don't use Twitch. I'm not saying that I like Twitch more than I like Mixer because I like how Mixer operates with the chat staying permanent. And like it's crazy because people don't utilize Mixer for what it could be. Like you can literally run a Discord on your channel and nobody has utilized that really because the chat is permanent. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like people could be just chilling in your chat using that as a way to talk to the community that you're in without even needing a Discord. You could just be chatting on Mixer while shit's offline. Like I love that feature. I think that's fucking great.
The FTL, that feature.
The FTL is fucking
they
game
both have
changing.
their pros and cons.
But
Obviously,
I just don't
Mixer-
understand why it's just not taken as serious as Twitch. Like
Mixer is just
it's newer.
too young right now.
Yeah.
I think as long as Microsoft keeps updating it, they fix their freaking app. Hopefully
The
soon.
phone app is fucking awful.
I think it could get as big as Twitch. Well, not as big as Twitch. I think it could get bigger. It can get a lot bigger.
But I just don't
But
see
Twitch is just it's too big. It's too many high profile names, and I don't even think switching all the high profile names really would make a difference.
So do you all right, so do you, I know you're really about this show right now as I am.
Yeah.
But we both do you still have your own personal goal to stream your own shit as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were talking about trying to get this channel to make partner,
Right.
so we can have a sub button and just have a couple more perks and stuff.
Right.
But in
But
order
I'm
to
saying
do
like
that,
a personal goal. Like do you see yourself
I would like to stream, but I don't think I'm the type of streamer that can do every day,
Right.
8 hours a day. Like when I stream, I like to stream for like 2 or 3 hours. I'll get a few games in. I'll talk to people. Like just have like a quick little stream just to like hang out with people. You know,
right. Amazon is worth $1 trillion. Mixer has no chance of competing.
Exactly. Like that's why I feel like you. I love watching people that stream for that long because, that you just need content like that. But
Amazon owns Twitch. You don't think they can compete? Correct. Right.
Yeah,
Right. I see that.
what is it? The Prime subs. Those are a big deal. I mean, if Microsoft could bring over something like that, like if you have the Ultimate Edition of Game Pass or something like that, you could get like a free sub or something for
Right.
Mixer, like something like that to kind of spread it out a little bit, like make it so people who are
I think
playing
they're
on Xbox can have a way to.
I think they're getting better with because I
Oh, yeah,
heard
they're improving.
actually who was it that told me this? I forgot who it was. I think it might have been X. It was X. Apparently, when you're in Ninja Stream, you get 250 sparks per minute or something like that.
Yeah.
So like that's cool. Like they're doing promotions like that, and it's a little annoying that they're doing it all for the people that they kind of signed. You know what I'm saying? But like, it is what it is. It's a good promotion. I think that if Minecraft is 2.5 billion, Jesus. I think that if Ninja wasn't offered money, this might just be an obvious statement, like one that doesn't even need to be said. But like, if Ninja wasn't offered all this money, he would just be hurting his career by coming to Mixer. I think he is hurting his career, but he got paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not really
Yeah,
it's
I
not
think
really hurting
he
him.
definitely weighed the options of taking a hit on viewers to how much
Because
money
I think he
was
pulls
getting.
like 5 now, right? Like 5K. Are you familiar with like his numbers? That he
Yeah,
runs?
I was just watching.
And like that's still fucking insane. Don't get me wrong. I would kill for 1,000 views, like 100 viewers. I'll fucking kill for.
Yeah, I was watching a video when they were talking about that when they were pretty much saying he lost, I think, like 50 or 60% of his viewers.
Yeah.
From Twitch to Mixer.
75%.
Yeah, 75% of his views. Yeah, but it's like he definitely weighed the options of getting all that money.
No, you fucking take that deal. You take that deal every day. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he did anything wrong by taking that deal. That was great. And like, he may just like the community here. No, don't get me wrong. The community here is fucking great. That's the best part about. I feel like that's the best part about this. Like the community here is so wholesome. Like I feel like Twitch is fucking toxic, and like I don't understand all this fucking like PogChamp and like shit. Like I'm a boomer. Like I don't fucking get all that. You know, like I haven't used. I haven't used Twitch enough to really understand that meta, the Twitch convo meta. I haven't used it enough to really get that, and I feel like a lot of that shit isn't a thing here. It still trickles over, obviously, but I feel like they're very, very up their own ass on Twitch, and like I don't know, it's like they're in their own world, and like part of me wants to break into that, but then again, I'm just like I don't care. Like I don't care. I want to be on Twitch. For the most part, because just because I feel like it's a more serious platform as it stands right now, and it sucks because I love Mixer so much, and like I want to stand by Microsoft because I fucking love them, but like
yeah, I mean the word serious, because I mean the partnered people who are actually doing big stuff on Mixer are kind of taken seriously. I mean, they're obviously no way a level as Twitch, but I think it would be better to work with Mixer and rise up with it than try to break through Twitch where the ceilings are already so high. But I feel like
I'm never gonna get that. I'm never gonna get that opportunity. So it's like I can sit here and ride it out with Mixer and grow along with them, but you know that's not. I'm not in that spotlight, so I kind of have to go where I think I have the best possibility to be a somebody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Mixer. I don't know. It's a tough call. Like I really like. They both have their.
I would say you have a better shot of making it on Mixer than you do Twitch. The Twitch ceiling is so high right now.
But making it in what sense? Like viewers or like becoming?
Becoming an affiliate super easy. So that's a plus that Twitch has.
Right.
Mixer just brought over Embers for All.
Yo, so Amazon is worth $1 trillion. That's fucking insane.
It's just, you look at Twitch and you have all the behemoths there with all those views. To reach that goal, the ceiling's already so high. Right now on Mixer, the ceiling's only at 4,000 to 5,000.
They took Shroud and they took Ninja. Like, I mean, they have Disrespect. They have people like
Summit. Summit's doing he's doing more than Ninja.
Summit?
Yeah.
What the fuck is he playing?
He's playing what everyone's playing on Twitch, Escape from Tarkov.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's so many more viewers on Twitch. Like
no, there is. That's without a doubt.
It's crazy.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. The ceiling's higher on Twitch than it is on Mixer.
But there's so many more opportunities for you to get that 20 viewer. Like,
yeah,
I feel like I could be streaming on Mixer for so long, and I'll have 1 million followers, and I agree with that. I think I should. I agree.
Yeah,
like,
personal is personal, right?
Yeah, I like being on Twitch. If you do a personal stream, that's the whole. I was trying to ask that question fucking 20 minutes ago. When you do your personal shit, where do you see you living?
I'm probably just gonna stick with Mixer.
Stick on Mixer.
I got way too many connections here to switch over and start a new.
So a PlayStation fanboy is going to make his home on the Microsoft streaming platform.
On PC.
I'm just kidding.
I don't hate Microsoft. I hate Xbox.
No,
I'm just kidding. I don't hate Xbox. I've never bought one. No, I did buy one actually. I bought a 360.
I bought you one.
And then it red ringed on me, so I never bought it again.
I bought you one, dickhead.
And then you bought me
An Xbox
S,
One.
and literally I have like an insane computer here, but since nobody I know plays on PC, I just end up playing on the S. It's literally the least powerful console or any equipment that I have here, because the Pro is more powerful than the S.
But the X
And then the computer,
is more powerful than the Pro.
I don't have an X here. I'm not gonna buy an X either.
No, there's no reason to.
But that 8K though.
Yo, that motherfucking
That
8K.
8K.
Nah, it's 4K.
No, but I mean it's.
Also, did you tagged me in it? The 120 frames.
Yes. Yeah, I thought Phil Spencer saying that was hilarious, because immediately, like, I would look through the comments, and someone screenshotted an article of him saying players don't care about frames, they care about resolution. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I know people can change, but dear Lord, let it be so. Let the new consoles be at 120 FPS.
I don't understand.
Let them back off that freaking
I don't understand the concept of wanting good graphics.
Stay with frames.
Oh my god! Fortnite is it was the biggest game of all time.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cartoon game. Nobody cares about seeing pimples on fucking Marcus Phoenix's butthole. Nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares about graphics. I don't care. I just want to fucking play a game and have it perform well. I don't need all this fucking light ray tracing bullshit. It's impressive, sure, but like for what? To look at? Like, I don't care. I just want to fucking play. I just want to play a game that feels good. The butt pimple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so stupid. Like, I don't need to see the fucking intricacies of Marcus Phoenix's scars on his face. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm so over resolution.
I think it's hilarious too when you think about the looks of games and all that, and people are like, oh yeah, I got this skin in this first person shooter. Guess when I get to look at that skin?
Never.
Oh, what? Never? That's dope.
Hold on, someone's calling me.
Is
that CD Projekt Red? Hello? Fucking hell.
Yeah, the arms though, that's why if I ever buy a skin on a first person shooter, that's the first thing I'm looking at. I'm like, their hands and their arms. The only thing I'm gonna see.
Right.
Maybe their feet too. If I look down and I see their little feet kicking.
So I think that I will end up copying. I will end up trying out thing. I need you to really walk me through Warface.
Warface?
No,
Warframe?
Warframe.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to be walked through Warframe. It's
So I really like the idea of like having like a player driven what's the word? Player driven economy.
Oh yeah, the Warframe market.
Like, that's really fucking dope.
It's amazing.
I mean, I saw you playing it before you guys got into it, like back in the day. I remember you.
I remember I was like showing you.
That's how I knew like the
man. I hate the way this game looks.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You're like, I hate the way they look. They look so weird. I'm like, they're alien space ninja. They're supposed to look freaking weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, they can't just look like normal people.
I'm gonna give it a try though.
But how about that Naro skin from yesterday?
That shit is hot.
Right?
But like, all right. So how do I make that guy the best he can be? Like, what's the progression of a character? What's the currency you spend to level up your dude?
Well,
how does it work? Like, how does? So you start off with what? Like,
you start off. You got 3 people you start off with.
Okay.
Excalibur, Vault, and Mag.
I know those things.
And Excalibur is your ninja. Mm-hmm. Vault is your speedster, and Mag is your don't overpick Mag.
Got you. Yo, Vigman, thank you so much for hanging out, bro. I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I know I already said thank you, but still, we do these shows every single week. So if you want to come and hang out and bullshit and make fun of us, please be our guest. We do this every week on Friday, 3:30, bro. We'll be here every single week for you. And if you need us, we're there. Okay.
We're there for you.
But yeah, so you start off with just the 3, then
you just start off with 1. You have to pick one of them.
Oh, okay.
And then you go through pretty much planet to planet doing the quest, And as you're going from planet to planet doing the different mission types,
Right.
you can fight these bosses, which can drop parts for other warframes. So, like, I found this one boss, he's going to drop me all the parts to make a new warframe. Now, Inaros is different because...
Like a Pokemon starter. I fucking get it, Tater. I don't need to be talked down to. It's like a Pokemon.
Everything needs to be routed back to Pokemon.
It's like a Pokemon.
So Excalibur is like the water type. Because he's really good at cutting.
Oh my god.
Mag
anyway,
like
get to the fucking
type,
point. All right, so how do you get... So you collect different pieces. So is there a way to like... So say I want that dude. How do I get that? Do I have to mark that guy for like... You know how in Fortnite... Save the World, you can kind of like mark items for search. Can you do that, or like is it just completely random drops?
It's completely left. Like,
but there is a way to just
play Warframe. You're gonna have Warframe Wiki open on your phone.
Oh, so they have like specific areas have certain drops. Like if you want to get the arm or whatever, however it works.
If you want to get Frost, that's a Warframe.
Okay.
You fight one boss, but there are certain Warframes that are split apart. The beginner, let's say this because they added a lot of Warframes throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
The main stock Warframes you can all get from bosses in the main story path of all the worlds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But one that we're farming on right now is called Haro.
Okay.
And he's in 3 different missions. But Inaros.
You don't need to get this deep into it. I don't know what you're saying. You sounds like you're talking Italian or some shit. So.
Yeah, Inaros is the name of the Egyptian warframe.
Okay.
But you have to get his quest line through a trader that comes every other week.
Okay.
And then I believe you get all the parts from him if you go through that quest line.
So all right, so you get a mission. Okay, cool. So,
yeah.
But can you
that's
just
for him? So
can
like
you just
it varies.
purchase?
It's hard to
can you just
say
purchase,
you
like,
do this thing and you're gonna get it because
can you just use money to buy a Warframe?
You can use money to buy a Warframe. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's like
takes the point away from the game, basically.
Why are you playing games if you're just gonna buy everything?
But no, I understand the concept of that. Thank you so much for the sparks, bro. You're the shit, man.
Yeah,
I understand. Man. I understand the concept of this with GTA. Like,
yeah, people
can buy shark cards for millions of dollars and just bypass all the steps it takes. But that's the game. Like, there's no why play the game just to buy everything and then fucking have it and then what do you like? There goes the content. So I get that. I get that.
No, I'm not saying I never spent any money.
Oh no. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know. What you're saying.
I'm 3 accounts in. I kind of don't have that much time.
You're a filthy slut, and you want it, and you need it now.
Yeah, I need it. It's mostly cosmetic too when I buy it, or if I'm buying boosters.
What's my guy's powers?
Your guy every Warframe has 4 abilities. His first one is like sand attack, pretty much blinds everybody. Mm-hmm. His second one, he brings a target over to him and he pretty much consumes them. And while you're consuming the person, you're invincible. And then when you're done consuming them, they turn into a sand clone. And then your third ability, I believe, is you drain your health to give you more armor. And then your fourth ability is like a Scarab Fury.
It's pretty dope.
Blinds
and leave them
open. Yeah, that's the first one. Blinds and leaves them open for finishers that heal.
That's dope. So but I'm definitely
he's a dope frame. He's top tier frame. So
really?
If you're gonna main him, then
I'm gonna
be able to play everything.
So my goal is to play with you guys a little bit, and just focus on that one dude. And then by the time that I've exhausted that one build, probably we'll be onto something. But I'm definitely gonna pick it up and play with you guys. I've been meaning to. Like I said, I went to go install it, but it's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's 40 or 80 gigs or something.
So it was going to take a little while. So I paused it and I will resume it as soon as possible. What are we doing for time right now? We're
pretty much gonna have to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. What's the So what was your idea for that? Did you want to run that while we're saying bye or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Hi, look how cute we are now, guys.
All right, so thank you guys for coming by. I really appreciate it. Now you can see my Pugs merch. My boy Pugs, actually, he went over to Twitch.
Oh,
was
did he?
Mixer.
I see.
had,
So our Twitter has some sort of shit where
It's all linked together.
It's giving me notifications every 5 seconds. It's super triggering.
It's going crazy. But this is his merch.
But I see him tweeting. It's
because Two Guys One Mic follows him.
No. I understand that, but I'm saying like, I don't want all the fucking notifications. But I have been seeing him tweeting about his experience right now, which is it's cool. I'm gonna be doing the same shit. Shout out to Pugs.
That's why I don't mind when people move from Mixer to Twitch or Twitch to Mixer.
It's all preference, really. Like, it wasn't even like a. There's no dissing. I love both platforms. Like it's all preference. 100% preference.
So thank you guys for coming by. I know the first 30 minutes of the stream was a complete.
It was a travesty,
but failure.
So I think we should. What we'll do is we'll cut the video, and then we might drop that as a little present.
Yeah,
that
we'll
whole
make
fucking
like a little blooper reel.
That whole fiasco.
That's gonna be a lot of editing because that was just a lot of body shots of us going up to the camera and looking at stuff.
Tater, do you have any plugs you want to plug that I can plug? Because I'll plug. So get that working. If you have anything, me, you. Who are you?
Me. I am Big Neezy, as you can see the social right up there. At Twitter, it's BigNeezy89. And give me a follow and follow us at Two Guys One Mic Show. Appreciate it. I'm trying to find a way to post more on Two Guys One Mic, so it's just not us going live all the time.
I agree. We definitely need to be more present
for you guys to look at.
Yeah, we definitely need to be more present. That is something that has been weighing on me. I've been so absent with I know that was kind of my thing with the social media, but we will get better. Tate, do you have anything? Because I'll plug you right now. What do you want me to say? You want me to plug YouTube? You want me to plug Twitter? What do you want me to say? So he is Big Neezy. We are Two Guys One Mic Show on Twitter. I am President Sloan. You can find me on any social media at President Sloan. Shout out to Basement Flavor, obviously our mod. He's always streaming. Go give him a follow. Shout out to Tate's, our other mod. He's cracked. Shout out to everybody in chat. Shout out to Angie, Joey, Wally, Dextra, Zigman. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you, bro. Like I said, we do this every fucking week without fail. A lot of stuff fails, but we prevail.
Yes. We will always...
Bars.
We will... I don't think we'll ever miss a week. We're going to make sure we hit everything.
We will be here butt-ass naked with drywall in the back and fucking no mic. It doesn't matter. We're doing this shit. It's going to be super scuffed every week, but we're going to get to a point where it's going to be slightly less scuffed. So we, again, the white dot, fuck off. So we appreciate...
I can't figure out what the hell's
We'll figure that out. We will.
But right now we're going to hop off and we're going to host one of my friends, Ready to Tina. She is an awesome and amazing streamer. I would love it if you guys can just pop in the chat and say anything you want.
I'm going to go shoot a follow because I don't currently follow this person, so I'm going to do that. So if you guys want to just drop follows, give a little hashtag, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Like hashtag two guys raid.
Even if you drop like
Two Guys One Raid. Two Guys One Raid. Let me get a little two. Oh, I need to move over. You need to cover the camera.
Oh, you're good.
No, we're good.
All right, so yeah, Two Guys One Raid. If you want to copy that and just throw it in there.
Yeah, please, thank you guys. We're gonna go do that. Just show a little bit of love. We'll be back for you guys next week. If you guys have anything that you want to send our way, you know how to do it on Twitter. Hashtag 2G1M topics. If you guys have anything you want us to cover or any questions for us or whatever the case is, hit us up on Twitter. We'll cover it with the next episode. Like I said, thank you guys so much for coming by, and peace out. We love you guys.
Bye-bye.